title means everything. There is no WWE champion without the NWA World Heavyweight Title.
It was the most prestigious belt.
That belt is the godfather to every wrestling championship that exists in this country.
The marquee of the NWA is that championship belt. It's the biggest star in the NWA.
Lou Thesz was probably the greatest champion of all time, got the title and not only became champion, but I think defined what the National Wrestling Alliance and what the World Championship should be, and was from then on.
It meant credibility. It meant that when people went to the arena to see a World Heavyweight Championship match, they thought this time it's going to be for real. They really thought they were seeing real wrestling. And I could give that credibility to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Dory Funk Jr. for 4 years probably was the most successful World Heavyweight Champion of his era.
World's Heavyweight Champion, and which means that I can beat any man in the world.
Harley Race is one badass guy.
You have insulted the World Heavyweight Champion!
If the only thing you've ever done is wrestle, and you finally hit that epitome of what you set out to do, there is no better feeling.
I was very, very, elated at that time. I really was, because it means that I was on the top of my business at that particular time. It was really something to be, to follow in my brother's footsteps.
Tommy Rich in Georgia, what's the big deal about him?
There's not many people that can say that they wore the NWA Heavyweight Title, whether it's one day or, a year. It don't matter. It was one of the biggest accomplishments in my life that I'd ever done.
The world title actually meant something because it was actually defended all over the world.
It's just that mental and physical exhaustion of wrestling night after night after night.
I was just very tired, very worn out, and I was just working all the time and just like doing hour Broadways almost every night, and it would just get to the point where I was just exhausted.
There were short runs. He bought it. A lot of people in the United States didn't even acknowledge it ever happened.
But it always came home to Ric Flair because he could carry that belt and be the figurehead of any company better than any wrestler out there.
Because I'm the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, the greatest athlete alive today.
When you're wearing that belt, you think of yourself as being it. Because you're representing this huge monster that's got such a great legacy. And, Sam, the whole thing was just really, when I got it at the tail end, but it was still the catbird place to be.
Ric Flair can make anybody look good.
Woo! And they can all kiss my ass!
ECW was about rebelling against the old ways and rebelling against that, so it kind of put that on there. But as far as the NWA title was dead, it had been dead.
The reality was there was still visibility in a bad situation.
The title means everything.
I would probably almost be more happy winning the NWA World Title than I would be winning the WWE title.
To me, it's the legitimacy. The NWA World Title is still, to me, the measuring stick for a champion.
Do you want me to see them sell out the Greensboro Coliseum? Sure. You want to see that sell out the Georgia Dome in Atlanta? Sure. Absolutely. I want to see that belt should be defended all over the world. Absolutely.
I think it's cool that the history of professional wrestling is being documented. I think it could have been lost, but the truth has to be there.
There's no alliance. There's no alliance. What assurance do you got that the world champion is going to draw a house for you?
For it just to go away, I don't even know if I can really think about that. It's just one of them things that's it's so much history in this business.
The belt means what it means to you.
It is the wellspring of championships.
If you're not in this business to be the very best, to be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, then you might as well quit right now. It'll always be the most prestigious title in our business.
It's the greatest championship in the history of the business.